Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just let your worries fade. Release that heavy load. In a world that's always rushing, take a slow road. Self-love in the mirror, no edits to disguise. Clearing out the shadows, watch the sun rise. Drop the weight, breathe it out, let your true self show. This is where the healing flows, let the good vibes grow. Turn it loud, feel the beat, life's a perfect fit. Gather round, raise your voice, let's talk about it.
What is up, KWTN family? We have a new neighbor sitting with us today. She's one of my close friends, and she's a podcast producer herself. How are you feeling today?
What's up, guys? I'm KJ, and I'm feeling pretty good, you know? I'm gonna start my own podcast, hopefully future business owner, you know?
What's the name of your podcast, KJ?
It is called Let's Talk About It. Super exciting. Can't wait.
So what's it about?
I don't have a specific genre for it. It's basically, we talk about anything. It can be from mental health, good, bad, eating habits, working out, stuff like that. It can be anything. I basically want to grow a fan base on people.
So that's like healthy living and lifestyles for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Personal wellness.
Yep.
But that's good, though. It's always good to promote that stuff. Definitely, we do that a lot on this show as well.
Yeah, we've had a couple episodes. I'm pretty sure you've either heard of them or heard them already.
Definitely listened to a few of them.
So I just want to know, what's been a really big limiter in your life? Maybe it was a bad habit or something. What is something that you at this point now can say you unlearned or
overcome?
Yeah.
I believe it's, yeah. What obstacles have you overcome to get to where you are, I guess? What drove you to make these decisions to start a life of your own creation?
Honestly, a lot of things have come to mind of why I wanted to start a podcast, start my own business. I don't want to be that young person who's not going anywhere in life. I want to have a good lifestyle for myself. I have a lot of dreams that I want to accomplish, and starting my own podcast kind of helped me that. I had to stop hanging out with the wrong people, which I think that kind of got me to where I am today, too. I had to realize who the real ones were and who the fake ones were. And I had to cut even family members off because they were holding me down. And
toxicness, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that.
Breaking free for sure from the toxicity of other people. It definitely, it's a tough decision for sure.
What was one of the most difficult part of taking a leap of faith, big major turning point that made you realize this?
Honestly, I feel like as soon as I had gotten out of high school, I was living under my parents' roof and I was working in the family business. And one day I went up to my brother and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, I'm getting nowhere, being stuck with, not necessarily stuck with family, but felt like I wasn't going anywhere if I didn't leave the nest and make a big step of moving away and finding a job, stuff like that, financials, getting an apartment, all that I had to learn by myself. So I feel like that was definitely a big step.
Yeah, how'd you navigate setting the boundaries with these people that were kind of
not ready for your change?
Opposite forces of what you want to build for yourself?
Honestly, it was really hard because I have a lot of people in my life that are very supportive. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of them, when I took that big step, I'm very family orientated. So I grew up around family. So it was really hard, especially with family, to set those boundaries and be like, I got to move out. I got to leave. I feel like that was the biggest and hardest thing to do, is just set boundaries with family, close friends, and just even leaving. You know, it's really hard growing up and just having to leave.
Yeah, that's a tough thing that a lot of people don't learn, and they kind of make excuses for themselves to stay at home or stay where they are, stay in the same situation essentially they were in high school. Because I mean, you guys are closer to fresh out of high school than I am, for sure. I'm not saying you're fresh out of high school, but you know what I mean. You know, you're still early in your adult lives. So making those decisions is tough. And it does take a lot of personal reflection and effort to do these things. So, good job on that for sure.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
For real. Like, I'm proud of you, girl. Like, I really am. You've come far. Who would you say was the first person who truly believed in you, told you you could do this, or just helped you overcome what you were talking about?
I want to say my mom. My mom was a big support. My little brother definitely was another big support. They definitely were like, yeah, we understand where you're coming from, especially when it comes to mental health and all of that. Like, that is definitely a hard thing. It's especially.
Yeah, it's nice to have family in your corner when you're kind of talking about those sorts and that's honestly how it should be. That's what the family's for. It just sucks when sometimes those family members are not really the kind of people you can talk to about those sort of things. So no matter which family member it is, when you find them, or it doesn't even have to be a family member, to be honest, but when you find those people, it's good to hang on to them as long as they themselves are not toxic. Some people can seem like good people in your life, but that's a decision or just something you learn that comes with life. The more people you meet, you have a broader information to deal with on a way to kind of figure people out.
Yeah, definitely.
So, would you say your inner circle evolved?
I definitely would say that. I feel like it did for the better. I have really good, positive people in my life, people who are here for me, push me to do better, including you, my boyfriend, other friends, family members, like all a big part of that good, positive circle that I have now today. And if it wasn't for a lot of people opening my eyes to a lot of things, whether it's people or situations, it was for the better for me. I definitely have changed from it.
That's good. I like hearing that.
Yeah,
It's
for
always
sure.
good to have better people around you, or even just people that grow with you.
Yeah.
And I know there comes a lot of struggles in holding personal relationships with people.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
I can tell you firsthand that as in life, as you get older, you will outgrow some people outgrow you. It's just the natural order of things. It's nothing personal. It's just life.
The circle of life.
But yeah, it's a lot better to focus on enriching your life and investing in things like your health, your financial freedom, your education is a big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff matters. And a lot of people don't realize that.
Until
People
it's
think
too late.
well,
It's-
also a lot of people think being wealthy is looking wealthy, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Like if you're spending all your money on fancy clothes and new jewelry and items like watches and new shoes and stuff, whatever, then you necessarily aren't reinvesting in your life. You're just buying things to look fancy. So you're not really acquiring wealth. It's like that. Remember the movie? The dude was basically maxing out credit cards just to look like he was an important person, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
For real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just
No.
maxing out the card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can tell you about that, or you can go
you
listen
just
to the
listen
episode.
to the episode
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm gonna have to.
And watch that movie too. It's a nasty piece of work. We talk about it a lot.
So can you tell us about a time when a neighbor, friend, mentor, just they gave you that exact support that you needed?
I want to say my boyfriend for sure. There's been a lot of times, especially recently, where
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help myself.
okay. Anyways,
No, I don't care, Rooster. It's crazy.
I said okay.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, there's been a lot of times recently to where I haven't felt like myself, and I felt like I wasn't gonna go anywhere. I felt like I wasn't gonna be successful, and he's definitely been my rock through it, and definitely pushed me to do the things that I'm doing now. Big support. I have a lot of love for this man. Amazing person.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I was just gonna say that too. Yeah, so like now that you've broken free, stepped into a next phase of life, what surprised you the most about your journey?
Yeah, what's
you know?
something that you did not expect to kind of have to deal with or that you enjoy even about the process of what this whole breaking free and flourishing on yourself?
Honestly, it's the new version of me. It's the positivity. It's the wanting to push myself to do it. It's the grind, waking up and wanting the grind for me. I mean, honestly, that's the biggest thing for me breaking free is just that's been a good thing developing through it. I
All
mean,
right, what's the hard one? What's something that what's like a tribulation, I guess, for lack of a better word, that is
A lesson
yeah,
you learned with gratitude.
I guess, yeah.
a lesson.
Yeah. A failure you've overcome.
Like a
if
lesson
will.
you learned the hard way, but you've come out of the situation with a lot of gratitude for it.
Honestly, there's not a specific, I would say
I mean, if there isn't one, that's rad too.
there's been a lot of them, honestly, a lot of situations I've been in, and I've just coming out and I'm like, wow, I have so much gratitude for all of this. Like everything that I go through, I look at it as like, oh, it's a lesson to be learned. And
Like
learn from
cutting
it.
off stink puss.
Good Lord.
Yes. She was definitely a lesson to be learned for both of us, wouldn't you say, Riri?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like getting into the deep level, I did walk away from that situation mad and I had to really sit and reflect. But in the long run, it taught me just to open my eyes a bit more, maybe listen to some people around me rather than being ignorant. I refused to see just how much of a terrible person they were.
I definitely agree with you on that. I mean, it took me seeing you walking away from that situation to walk. Not only that, it's a situation that she put me through, which you know about, everybody knows about, but kind of playing victim out here.
My situation was like desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yours-
was between a rock and a hard place. There
Yeah,
was no
sure.
in between. And so I feel like that was part of my ignorance and not wanting to cut her off right away.
Yeah, I definitely feel that a lot of things that she did wasn't right. Just the two-faced, just not being a good friend. That was a big thing for me, especially that's when I met you, is when you were going through that very hard situation. It's like looking back at it, it's like, how can you treat your so-called friends like that when they're in a really rough situation?
I wasn't tripping on the sitch. It was more or less just her attitude, the disrespect from her. I mean, she expected us to deep clean her place, but never got a thank you. It was always a complaint.
Yeah. And not only that, it was the favoritism that I felt she held with me than you and our other friend.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't agree with it at all. And even you know this, I came to you about the situations that you're not going to come to me say something about one of my good friends and not expect me to be real with them. Like you're not going to be that type of person. I'm sorry.
But I mean, getting off of me, what she did to you was messed up too.
Yeah.
You trusted her. You brought her around personal people, and
Mhm.
she just downright disrespected you.
Yeah. I mean, it's like for me, you even seeing that it took such a long time for me to learn to forgive her because of the situation that came after it, the loss that I had to go through, the very deep situation that I went through after what she
So
had put me through.
I was a little buzzed last night, and I was thinking about something like some people in your lives are not meant to be in your life forever. Some people you will part ways at any point. Some people you'll be super good friends with, and then the next moment they leave your life. Some people you will remember from time to time, and some you will remember forever. Some people you will not remember at all.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there are certain people in life that you kind of attach to as you go through it, that you meet, that you just kind of vibe with. And like a lot of the times, most from what I've known is just trauma bonding or what have you, or mutual interests or
I hope you
anything.
stub your toe.
Jeez. But some people that you can always go back to and talk with, and like it's never, no matter what the the relationship has gone throughout any situation, you can always come back together, and it's just like you never left. The friendship, you just pick up right where you left off type stuff. And those are genuine good people and friends. It's awesome to have those.
Yeah.
I have quite a few that they're scattered all throughout the US now. We're all adults and a bunch of them are married. Some have kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if I ever go there, it's pretty much business as usual. We hang out, we chat, go do something, catch a show,
Catch up?
What? Yeah, catch up.
That's what we do.
And
every
mustard.
time.
What?
Even though we live like 5 minutes away.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, we do have like no contact periods, and then we're just like, yo, let's go run some errands. But knowing what you know now, what advice would you give somebody who's still stuck wondering now what? They're broke, they're free, but they don't know what to do next.
Honestly, the best advice I can give anyone who is going through a hard situation, who feel like they won't get out of it, or they're so stuck that they won't get out of it, is to always have hope, to always try to stay positive, because no matter what is, you got to think of it as it's always going to get harder before it gets easier. It's always going to get worse before it gets better. And there's been a couple of situations who have, that have actually proved that, that saying to me. So just keep your head up, stay strong. You can do it.
Just keep swimming.
I love that. Oh,
Okay, Nemo.
Dory, actually.
Oh,
yeah,
my
come
bad.
on. Duh.
Dory.
My
the
bad.
Dory.
We got a little Dory over here of our own.
Yeah.
You do give me Dory vibes, though.
Bro.
You're so, like, you're chill, you know?
Dude, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't touch the butt.
I love that movie. It's a good one.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
We like the OG ones. We like the
I
OG
like, yeah. I
the
like
OG movies.
I'm
The
pretty-
newer ones.
I'm pretty sure my mom still has a bunch of like old Disneys with the OG like plastic VHS cassette tape boxes and everything.
Dang.
I guess they're not cassette tape, VHS tapes, whatever.
I got them on DVD.
Yeah.
Both of them, I think.
I have most of the collection from like the 32 to 2008 on my computer, actually.
Yeah. So, what gave you the idea to start the podcast?
I don't think there was like an actual like straight up moment to where I was like, oh, like let me just start it. I felt like it was always something I wanted to do. Nowadays you see all these young influencers our age, and they're trying to inspire all these other younger women that are around our age do better for themselves, to try to inspire them, be there for them, show them that, hey, there's people out here that have been through the same experiences. Maybe not the same exact, but similar. So,
Were you thinking about having any guests?
yes, I am actually. I've talked to a couple people, whether it's actual popular people, which probably aren't going to be because I'm not there yet, but hopefully here in the future, I have a lot of people who want to be on it. So, especially family members.
You said that you've always wanted to start a podcast, but didn't fully commit to one until you had the right people, right?
Yep.
Explain. Let us know a little deeper thought into that.
I guess it took a lot of courage, because I haven't always been the most courageous person, but just meeting the friends that I have today, they kind of were my inspiration. Just talking about futures, where we want to go in life, and it's like, wow, hey, I'm young, I need to live. I only get to live once. I might as well
YOLO.
do it while I'm young, so why not?
Well, yeah. Just don't make sure I mean, honestly, that's a kind of a weird thing too. Everyone thinks you have to get everything done while you're young, which is cool to do if you want. I did a bunch of stuff when I was young, for sure. Traveled the world, did a bunch of military crap, all sorts of good stuff. But also,
Yeah, definitely.
Well, don't think that as you get older that you can't also just start doing something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nobody's too old to start doing something even as kind of a podcast, I always remind my friends that are like older and kind of struggling. They're like, I'm not really doing anything with my life. I'm like, yeah, but don't give up, because I mean, I think Morgan Freeman wasn't discovered till he was 45,
Yeah.
meaning like sometimes you don't find your purpose or something, you don't get your moment until later in life. That doesn't mean you should stop trying.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. There was like a 92-year-old lady that she streamed herself playing Skyrim. Yeah, she loved
Interesting.
playing it. Yeah.
I love that. I'm gonna have to look that up because I fucking love Skyrim.
Yeah. She did it because like we all know video games keep your mind active and it's good cognitive hand-eye coordination. If you don't know that, that's true. But so I'm an advocate. It's good for you.
I can advocate for you.
Yeah, I'm good. But actually I just saw there's a college in I believe SoCal that is accepting certain video game achievements as college credits to get into college. Reframing certain ones as like team management, overcoming or dedication to certain things like mitigation of task mitigation, danger mitigation, whatever. I'm no businessman, man.
So, what are you thinking? First guest episode. So, what are you
Yeah,
wanting to
who
talk
do you
about?
want to interview? What is like a dream interview, and who do you know that is down to interview, easily attainable interview, I guess you could say.
So for my dream interview, I want to say Danielle Kahn. I love her. My big inspirations too. Honestly, I feel like one of my family members. I feel like it would be really cool to just interview them and just talk about stories about us growing up, future, what they think
Life.
about. Yeah, just life in general.
I get it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, just have like a deep conversation to where everyone who might feel the same way too. I feel like that'd be a very cool first episode, just kind of introduction with them. And like you said,
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm old. I don't know who that famous person is.
so
I'm behind the times.
Okay, so she is a businesswoman. She also has her own podcast. She owns her own product line for it's organic, all natural herb for like oils, stuff like that. It's
nice. Okay,
so you
cool.
were talking about starting a business. Is that who you're wanting to help you get set up and make some beauty products for sensitive skin and stuff?
It's always good to have a hero.
As much as I would love for her to help me, yes, but I feel like more towards my cousin could help me because she has her own business as well. So kind of staying in the family with the help and getting to understand that and just getting that help from family.
Yeah, it's good to leverage your assets. I know that kind of sounds crass a bit, but it's honest, if you plan on just utilizing the tools that you have available to you and recognizing what those tools are and what you can not use them for, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I honestly feel like
delegation and help, knowing how to ask for help.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays that's a big situation, especially like with people around like my age, closer to my age, they're scared to ask for help. It's like if you have the opportunity, if you have people who are willing to help you, don't be afraid to ask them.
Which as someone who's educated people, like as an instructor and done stuff, that is infuriating because you should always be open to new knowledge. Find a mentor, learn from them what you don't know. Because not only are there things that you don't know that you know about, there are things you don't know that you don't know about. So you could be...
What you're doing with me right now, like the help, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You can do that on a bigger scale.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm an asset as a friend. I'm building the knowledge of podcasting, so I'm helping you out. But you can always look into bigger podcasters. Same thing with business.
Yeah, for sure. And it's honestly, I have reached out to her, not gonna lie. I built up that courage.
You have to learn your elevator pitch.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Don't be afraid to build up that courage
Yeah.
and text that person that you look up to, even if they're so-called famous. You also got to realize that people who are known to be like
it's
popular.
like cold calling or cold emailing. You just send an email.
Yeah.
Their team will get to you if you're
Just build up that confidence, because a lot of people don't realize, especially like fan base, is that they actually love talking to their fans.
Yeah.
They actually love, when you reach out.
Yeah.
Just knowing that there are people out there for them, because
I've done it for a lot of artists for us already, like up and coming artists whose music is really good, and that's all you got to do. Even if they don't respond, just keep reaching out.
Yeah, you got to push yourself.
Also, learn how to structure. I mean, if you're looking for an exchange of business or services, whatever, like if you want to interview them or whatever, you must structure you have to sell it essentially. I know that sounds bad, but you selling the idea, or you're kind of convincing them that it would be cool for them to come on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to word your arguments correctly.
Like, these are the reasons why I think you should go on my podcast.
Not even just that. Like, you can be honest and be truly who you are and come across like exactly how you want to sound, but it's just the way you say it, I guess. Just the words you use. You got to be smart about how you structure it.
Definitely agree with that.
You got any questions for us? Like any dire we're here to help for sure. We're all about helping the neighbors, bringing people up, helping them create their dreams.
All right.
You also got to get used to if you're going to interview people.
I do.
Come on,
really
grill us, girl. What's up? What you got?
I got you. All right. Why did you guys start this podcast?
Because we talk a lot about some really deep shit, and it's not like we can talk about it again because we're stoners and we forget. So we started the podcast for these deep ass fucking conversations, especially now that like we have the confidence and I guess the motivation boost to get out there and share a good word, kind word, some comedy with some people. Get out there and be social.
Yeah.
I would say, on my perspective, she came over because we do hang out a lot and we do have deep conversations, and then kind of started creating the whole thing, kind of put a fire under my ass, and I'm like, all right, you're this dedicated. I'm down. Let's rock and roll, see what happens. And here we are. And
Hey, I asked first.
No,
I made sure. I double checked. I'm like, do you still want to do this?
Ladies. All right.
I'm not under duress. I don't need to blink for help.
Okay, anyways.
Who
would hold you hostage? They would drop you off the second you open your mouth. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
This dude just won't be quiet.
No, I'll talk my way out of it.
They would do the same to you. Be like,
no, I'm just too quiet.
Be like, why isn't this child like not crying to go home?
They couldn't do it anyway.
I'm not a child, bitch. I'm taller than you and older. By a week.
By a week.
By 2 weeks, actually. By 2 weeks.
My bad.
Uh-huh.
All right. Next question. Who came up with the name for the podcast?
Both of us.
Yeah, that was
It was a collaboration of two ideas. Because I'm like, we're neighbors. We can make a play on that. And then he's like chilling with the neighbors. And I'm like, what about kicking it with the neighbors? And then poof.
Yeah, I'm pretty like, it was a cool name. I'm down with it. Pretty chill.
All right. So Roosters is for the ride. Okay.
Sometimes, but
stoners for the ride. All right. We think about everything.
No, we don't.
I mean, some of our episodes
me and
get
you
pretty
share.
I was gonna say we think about everything good to talk about when we're stoned, because when we're not stoned, we're in pain and we're quiet.
Yeah.
And we're just antisocial.
Hello, darkness, my. Okay. Anyways.
Stoner logic.
Next question. What do you hope to see from this podcast?
In all honesty, I want to build a career out of it because we're starting a company.
Yeah.
We want a business. I want to get a lot of knowledge from that and branch out.
Yeah, for
make
sure.
it bigger. But we need to earn some type of income for that. And we're chill friends. I'm okay with doing this for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I just want to be on talk radio.
Is it because you like talking?
Sometimes, yeah.
He likes how he sounds.
I mean, sometimes.
Don't we all sometimes, though? I feel like sometimes all of us just talk to hear ourselves talk.
Yeah.
Or look in the mirror to look at yourself?
I don't know about that one.
Oh, just me. Okay.
I got bit in the face.
I did that when I
Trauma.
was younger, for sure. I mean, when I was first started in the military, yeah, there's a little vanity there.
You just wake up, you're like, let's
Yeah.
go look in the bathroom.
I mean, I'm sure we've all taken pictures in the mirror.
No, we had
Yeah.
big mirrors in our barracks in the room, so I just woke up and saw myself in a mirror when I stood up. It's kind of wild. Anyway, yeah. No, I really like doing this. It's fun to have good talks and, like, I don't know, push out wisdom if anyone cares to even listen. Sometimes that's kind of a good thing to do if you have a lot of experiences in life and know a thing or two, but also know that you also don't know a thing or two.
And not gonna lie, even if this doesn't turn out to be very big, it gets me out of bed in the morning and it gives me something to do in my free time. Because if I have too much time to think, things get really low very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I could always fit this in my schedule. It's pretty open. I'm mostly retired, so it's not like I was short on anything to do. Don't you guys just love it?
Yeah, we love the adult life. All right. Next question. There's one piece of advice you could give to whoever is listening about whether it's life or anything, whether they want to start their own podcast. What would it be?
Don't be afraid.
And don't give up. Don't be afraid to be a novice. Like I said earlier, like, don't be afraid to suck, because everyone sucks at something at the beginning before they become awesome at it.
Always work for what you want.
Yeah. Have a goal.
Nothing is given to you for free in life.
Yep. Have a goal. If you need to write it down on a board, a piece of paper, in a journal, do that. Like, have a mission, have a plan. There used to be an old saying, the 7 P's, I believe. Piss poor planning produces piss poor product.
I agree.
Yeah. So, but also don't let the phase of planning overwhelm you and think that get stuck in that too. Sometimes you just got to go for it. You just got to rip it. You got to slam the pedal down. You got to pull the trigger, whatever you want to call it. Just do it. Get her done.
Suggestfully, though, don't pull a trigger anytime soon. IRL.
Just do it.
All right, Rhea got a little dark there, but she's not wrong, so I support that.
It's adulthood, guys. Okay.
Adulthood is rough, That's something you learn, for sure.
I think you guys overthought that. I was meaning like pointed towards somebody else, but like low key, y'all made me think deep on that one too. So it goes both ways.
You're welcome. I'm here.
Just don't shoot anything anytime soon, unless you're at a range or hunting or whatever,
See, we share that, that's that brain cell power sharing.
Yeah, together we make 2 brain cells.
Yep.
Only one of us has a full one.
Also,
can you guess which one it is?
Hey, we're still growing. We're still growing.
Don't ever make the mistake of getting too ripped on air. Womp womp.
Womp. All right, I'm out of questions. Are there any more questions you guys want to ask me?
What you excited about next?
Yeah. What are you excited about next?
The future. I can't wait to see where this brings me. The next big step.
Be more specific, if you would, please, if you don't mind.
I can't wait to see where this podcast brings me, and hopefully, like I mentioned in the beginning, that I do start this business and it does grow into something positive. I'll probably talk more about my business on my podcast.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Not the first episode, though.
All right. One last downer question.
All right.
What was the roughest spot you've been in this year that you've overcome? So both the bad and the good.
For the bad, I would probably say trying to find a roof to find over my house, to put over my head. The good, podcasts, and just living life day by day.
What's the best thing that happened to you this year?
Best thing, definitely the podcast, I would say.
Yeah, it's always nice feeling to like come up with something and that's your goal, that you have a purpose now.
Yeah.
You know, something to work for yourself that is also helping in a way. It's useful. You know, it might not seem that way, but providing good sound tips and information can be useful.
I definitely agree on that.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. You know, I hope everybody's been having a great summer. I hope you've enjoyed your summer so far. Proud of you, for real. Keep going. And for everybody else listening, same goes to you. This is Riri signing off.
Yeah, keep on pushing out there. If you have something you want to do or any good ideas, explore them. Don't be afraid to be yourself, be authentic, and get it out. Thanks for coming on the show, KJ. Definitely give her podcast a look-see. Let's talk about it. It's going to be pretty interesting. It's Rooster signing off. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay hydrated. Don't ever be afraid to follow your dreams and put your foot outside that door. And KJ signing off.